Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video from Explore the Outdoor. Today I have come to Cow Bar, but it's actually Staithes in North Yorkshire. And this car park used to be free once upon a time, but now the council have got their hands on it and it's really expensive, I think, for parking here, and I can see why it's deserted. The fantastic area is engulfed in beautiful coastline and countryside, with the ever so popular potash mine in the distance there. From the car park itself, there's two ways you can get down to the harbour, and that's by following this slight road down towards the harbour area or the Cleveland Way footpath. With the footpath you are met with clifftop views of the North Yorkshire coastline, which are really beautiful. Along the way as well, if you go off route, you will see some old cultivation machinery, and it just gives you that idea of how industrial this site was, this area was, and how important to Teesside it was as well. Once you come off the Cleveland Way footpath or the road, you just simply follow this road. You can't get lost really, there's lots of houses to your right and you simply follow this road down. All the way down there's an iron fence keeping you off the cliffside, but overcome that fence and you get some fantastic photo opportunities and views as well. I should stress this is a public right of way, but they are people's homes and you must be respectful when you're walking down here, but the views are well worth it. Looking down onto Staithes Harbour, you can get some brilliant pictures, and if you're a regular to this channel or to my Facebook page, you might have seen these pictures quite a lot. You can go back the way you came, or you can head down these steps. It does get quite overgrown in the summer and they are quite steep and quite slippery when wet, but today thankfully it was quite dry. Last time I came here, Cow Bar Nab, the National Trust owns this sort of site. It was all fenced off, so they were doing work and I never got a chance to go up here, but today it was open and I decided to have a look up and I wasn't disappointed. You do have to be careful, the footpaths are quite narrow and I can imagine when the summer comes it will be really overgrown. Be careful not to stray too far close to the edge as you may go over, and we don't want that, but the views are quite great and it's best choosing a non-windy day as well. The North York coastline is fantastic and beautiful in its own unique way, and the history to the harbour areas, and not just here but the surrounding areas like Whitby, Robin Hood's Bay, they are all fantastic places to come and visit for the day. So whether the tide be in or the tide be out, Staithes Harbour area has a fantastic 365 days a year view. Even in the winter it's majestic. And these houses, holiday cottages I should say, coming down the side, some of them are owned by members of the public who live there, but most of them I would say are holiday cottages, and they have leaflets telling you how much it would cost to rent out, etc., and how to book. So I decided to make my way across the bridge area here down towards the waterside so I could get a really good view of the Staithes backdrop and take in the beautiful scenery as well. You can see here Captain Salty, I think from the BBC show Old Jack's Boathouse, which was filmed in Staithes, very famous for the kids there on CBBC. Here was the Lifeboat house, where the lifeboat is docked and kept, and sometimes they have this open for you to have a look around, and there's also a gift shop attached. This path here will take you along the bottom of the cliffside and out towards the pier. I call it a pier, but jetty, whatever you want to call it. But when you're walking along here, you do have to be careful. The birds are nesting. There's a few swooped down at me, believe it or not. Whether they were, I don't know. But the cliffside is very fragile. And as you see in the moment on the path, you can see where most of it has fell during the storms that we've had, and it covers the whole path. So you do have to be really careful, especially if you've got kids, and take extra care. So the power of the storms is quite immense. This huge boulder was never here. Well, it was here, but as you can see, this was taken in 2023 when I was here, and the force of the tide, as you can tell, has moved that stone closer over. Here you can get a better picture of what it's done. So the tide must have been really strong during that time. Took a walk towards the end of the pier, put it in time-lapse mode. There was a few people fishing. It was quite calm, even though the wind was quite strong on the hills, but you can see the view from here. It's such a fantastic place to be. It was time to head back across the bridge and have a look in towards the centre of the harbour. As you can see, there's lots of local businesses here selling ice cream, takeaways. There's an art centre straight forward. There's lots of gift shops here. There's also sweet shops as well. So lots to see, lots to do, and lots to be a part of. Like any coastal town, there's lots of old-fashioned, old-style pubs which were quite busy, even though it was a Sunday evening and it wasn't in half-term time. I had a quick look at the menu, and it seemed reasonably priced, and obviously lots of seafood on the menu, but the smell was quite nice. As you walk further along, you hear at the beach, it did look a bit rough and ready considering all the storms we've had, but I've been here before when the sand's been nice and crisp and golden, and lots of families having fun building sandcastles and having really great family day outs. Staithes is a natural, beautiful place with lots to see and lots to do, but it does have its risks and its dangers. You're very close to a very eroding cliffside, which it's sad to say there has been a few incidents where rocks have fell down and hurt people, even have been fatal. So just be aware of the signs, be safe, and enjoy Staithes. Thank you for watching. I hope that this video has inspired you to come to Staithes. Please don't forget to subscribe, and see you soon.